Hey everybody, today we're going to switch it up and we're going to be working with the Cricut machine. I'm going to make some cool stuff to put on this tote here. I've got different colors of vinyl. I've got some pinks. I've got different variety of pinks. Then I've got some like gold, some copper, some really cool stuff in this one. This is just your typical white smart iron-on. It does good for t-shirts. So yeah, let's go look at my design. Alright, so this is the design that I'm working with right now. I've already edited it, got it to where I want it. We can go back so you can check it out a little bit easier. The D here with Danny Flowers in it, and then I've got LLC beside it. I want it to be about 6 inches or so on my tote. Then I've got this little flower here. It's actually going to go underneath, I think is how I want to do it, of the D, like so. And then these would be on the sides on the bag. I actually need these guys to be bigger, not so tiny. So we're going to delete this one here. Make sure that's good enough. I might bring him up and make this guy a little bit bigger. That's kind of cool. I like that. So then we're going to come over here and right click and duplicate these flowers and just bring them over here. And then I want to flip them. So we're going to flip horizontal. And that is essentially how the whole front of the tote would look. That's what I'm going for. So what I'm going to do is go over here to make. Gotta let it load up. We're going to be doing it on a mat, so just on a regular 12 by 12 mat. And then it's going to go ahead and it's going to put everything on your basic cut. So if I'm using multiple colors, I would need to switch this up, which that's what I'm going to do. So my D here, I'm going to have that all one color. This flower, I want this on a different mat. So what I can do is move object, and we can move it to a new mat, because that's what we're going to do. I want it to be just different colors. So we'll have 3 different cuts going on. This first one, we'll move the D back over here. The second one are going to be those 2, and then the third one is going to be the really big flower. You want to make sure, if you're using iron-on vinyl, that you hit this mirror button here, and then it will flip the picture. You want to do it on every single one. Go through and hit mirror. There we go. And then we're going to hit continue. Now I already have my machine plugged in and opened up, ready to go. I've got to get my mat and my foil going. I have my material on my mat here. Sometimes you might have to put tape on the corners to help it stay down. You might have to do that. We'll see what happens. But I'm going to go ahead and feed it into the machine. I've got, I think, 4 or 5 different layers of colors that I'm going to use. So with that being said, I am probably going to have to need tape. Darn it. Oh, I have a little drawer right here, and I keep my little tape. We're just going to put it on the corners of my mat. And I try to keep it like right on the edge of the vinyl so it doesn't mess up in the machine. Alright, yeah, so let's go from there. Alright, so this is what it currently looks like. I'm going to hit this button right here that's blinking, and it's going to pull it into the machine. You want to make sure that you have enough room back behind the machine, and it's going to feed it through. Excuse my mess over here. Alright, once it's done that, then you hit the go button. And if your machine like scans through and then it comes back out, and it doesn't give you that go button, that means that you don't have enough room behind you in order for it to cut. So then you have to move your machine forward or wherever you need to. Now while this is cutting, it shows you on the computer what percentage you have. Pretty cool. So my first color finished, now we're going to add in my second color. Ian is going to do the same steps again. It's going to go through, make sure it can fit all the way through. See if it'll give us the go ahead momentarily. And we're good to go. Oh, I don't know if this machine has on it, like the Explorer Air, it has a fast button. Speed automatically set for this material. Guess not. Anyway, we got to go. So everything is printing out. Whenever it's finished, I'm going to go ahead and start ironing on all my materials. Keep in mind when you do that some of these vinyls that you buy have to be like cold pressed or heat pressed. I mean, they're all heat pressed in terms of like using your heat press machine, but when you go to peel that final layer up, the clear piece on there, after you've pressed everything, you want to make sure that that vinyl that you used is either supposed to be cold. So if that's the case, then you gotta let it cool down before you peel it back, or your vinyl's gonna mess up. I've done it plenty of times. Or if it's just, it is heat, then you pull it up while it's hot. So double check your vinyl every time. But yeah, stay tuned, and hopefully you'll see my tote soon. Have a good day.